Hi everyone. We are here to introduce ourselves, and my name's Kathy Sullivan, and this is my wonderful husband. Say hello.
Chris.
Chris who?
Sullivan.
Chris Sullivan. I married this beautiful little soul back in January of 2011. So we're doing this video to introduce ourselves to you because we will be coming to a theater near you. Well, not actually a theater, but we will be coming to your auditoriums and your communities, hopefully. We're doing this video to introduce ourselves and let you know who we are and what we represent, right?
Yes.
Yes, we are. We actually, you know what? Sometimes when you go through life and you have those really difficult times in your life and probably the hardest struggles that you have to go through, you always wonder why. And I can share with you that I met Chris during my hardest time of my life. Back in 2008, I lost my 17-year-old daughter Taylor to underage drinking her senior year in high school. And somehow I stood up at my first school 2 months later, and I decided that we were going to spread a message for Taylor and try to give it a purpose. And that is actually how I met my husband, Chris. I actually met him at a parent night that I did a few weeks after that. And Chris, why don't you tell them why you were there since you didn't have any kids? A little strange.
I was there. I was 5 weeks sober. I had a 7-year struggle with alcohol and drugs after playing in the NFL for 6 years. And I was just trying to stay sober for the day. We have different stories and one common goal on what we want people to take out of it. But for me, I was, my main struggle my whole life has been mental health. Anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, struggle with self-worth. I played in the NFL for 6 years. I went to Boston College. I was like the perfect kid my whole life on the outside.
And he looked like this, you know? Yeah.
On the outside, I looked like I had it all together, and I can tell you on the inside, I didn't. You know, I struggled my whole life. I still struggle to this day with anxiety, depression, and what happened to me, and what I like kids to know is that stuff doesn't go away. It's okay to ask for help. Like, it's okay. I ran to drugs and alcohol eventually to deal with life, to deal with what was going on in my head, and because I didn't know people wanted to help. I didn't know there was help out there. I had never talked to a person in my life, and it's too bad. And, you know, we all struggle with something. So
to wrap it up, we basically want you to know that, you know, Taylor's Message are not in the playbook. The programs that we bring to schools, they hit people in more manners than you know possible. We go in there with the, you know, umbrella of substance use and underage drinking, but what everybody leaves with, and the students leave with, and the teachers and the administration and the communities, they leave with a new sense of self-worth, because they truly do. I mean, we talk about underage drinking, we talk to community nights, we mental health we talk about. We have kids talk to us about drinking, drugs, bullying, self-harm, suicide. The subjects that get talked about after we leave are just truly amazing. And I know it's making a difference.
And the parent night still. It's a great community structure,
night.
But it's
it's
about
it's
noticing
not a rite of
signs,
passage. Right.
Looking out for
noticing signs,
signals from your kid, talking to your kids, open communication, because I was too afraid to talk to anybody. And you talk about social host and the consequences, not just for kids.
Yeah, and honestly, you know what it is? We speak a lot about owning our actions, and it's amazing what happens when we leave those rooms. So, you know, purpose is everything, and we are honored and blessed to be able to go into your community. So thank you again for having us. We will be in there before you know it. I'm super excited because I'm a huge hugger, so like I have been missing the hugs.
She's an extrovert.
I am an extrovert. He's an introvert. It's a great combination.
You can throw me a hug. I love the social distancing.
He's loving social distancing. So we are looking forward to being with you.
6 feet.
And yes, 6 feet. And we are blessed to be teamed up with the Plymouth County DA's office, Timothy Cruz. We are going to be able to go into some schools there with some grant funding that they have, and we will make it happen as soon as those doors get open. You know, this COVID-19 has got the whole entire world changing the ways they do things. And honestly, you know, It's been a very stressful time for everybody, and Chris was saying the other day that as stressful as it has been for a lot of people, a lot of blessings have been coming out of it. We've been doing family dinner. He's the great cook, not
playing
me.
Cards.
We've been playing cards. My son and I have a 22-year-old, and he's been going on walks with me.
And building her a yoga
And
studio to get out of the house.
He's building me a yoga studio,
Not
so
really.
yeah, not really. You're going to be in there with me. So, please stay safe. Keep your distance. Do the social distancing. But as soon as we are going to be able to hug you, I'm there. So I hope you all have a good day. Take care of yourselves, and thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Say goodbye, Chris.
I did.
There's my kiss. Bye. And take care of yourself. We love you.